This time we're taking a look at the Arcanadea LUMITEA from Kotobukiya. So this is the first in their line of fantasy-based anime girls, and I already looked at the horse previously, but this apparently is one of the first ones they did. And man, they went from such a strong start. They started off super strong. The runners on this are actually really simple. Like there's a lot of stuff, but not too much, and the colors are all very clear. The skin parts are exactly the color they need to be. The gold is a little dull and brownish. I don't really like that. The blacks and the whites are really nice. The white is like almost like pearlescent and like a kind of off-white. I think it's really good. It's not too much stuff. It's just that the runners contain a lot of parts, and there's a lot of smaller parts for like smaller details in her outfit, and then certain parts that are pre-painted so that you can just put them on. She has like 4 faces that are all done really well. The manual, it just shows off like the character lore, the information that you need, shows how it looks like when it's fully painted and everything, explains the lore of the world, and there's a new anime for this coming out, so that'll be interesting if it matches up. The hair was actually easy to do, unlike the fucking Sosai Shoujo, like that one. Oh god, that one took so many damn steps. The hardest part of this, I think, was building like mostly I think like the torso, like not the torso, like the lower waist, because there's so many parts you had to attach to it. But in terms of difficulty, I think this was fairly easy. It's just that it's kind of dense because there's a lot that you have to put together, and you also have to like put together the knees. You have to put together like parts of the arms. You have to like attach all this shit together. You have to plug all this stuff into the back and everything. That skirt part, oh my god, I hated that part. They want you to put the blue clear part underneath the white, like that flares out from her like stomach area. Put the blue stuff on before you put that shit on, okay? Like, do not even try. The wings, those were surprisingly easy to do. I thought they'd be way more difficult, but no, they're really, really easy to do. And then, the only difficult part was having to build the extra armor and little gimmicks that she comes with, and the heads are compatible if you swap the head pegs with like the other Kotobukiya kits. So I think this is a great kit overall, but let's check it out. Alright, now the Arcanadea LUMITEA is finished. This thing is absolutely fucking fantastic. Like, look at the wings. Like, these are not painted, but the way they catch the light and like the split have shadows on it is so nice. Like, yeah, the hair is shiny and some parts maybe are a little shiny that they shouldn't be, but I feel like for these white parts, like the white armored parts, I think the shine actually enhances it. The only thing that's missing is like some slight panel lining or shading on like the parts of the armor that like pop out, like the trim parts of it, but like I don't know, it's not that difficult to do, and the only thing I would personally change is the gold. I don't know if it's supposed to be like yellowish gold or like a more bronze kind of gold or something, but I kind of don't like how the brown parts look. They just look a little cheap compared to like how clean the white like armor and everything is. Like, I love that. I'd rather like I don't have to make any changes to that, but like, yeah, the wings could use a little bit of shading, but like it catches the light and shadow so well, you absolutely do not need to. And for the articulation, this thing has a ridiculously good articulation, despite the fact that it has no waist movement, and I hate that Kotobukiya keeps doing that. Please add waist movement. But like the upper torso moves really well. The arms have pretty good range. You can bring the arms across the chest decently. Decent arm bend. Like, the arm bend could be a lot better. The knees are really good, but they're not as good as Megami Device knees, and they just don't look as good. Like, they look very they have a lot of edges. Like, when the legs bend, inside part of the legs look pointy. It doesn't have like those natural curves that like real legs would have, like when you actually bend your limbs and everything. But like, no, it just looks really pointy and kind of weird. Just the way they engineered the joints. But oh man, like everything about this thing looks so good. It's so photogenic and everything. I think that's the best part of it. You can just look at it and admire how great it is. Like, they really went out of their way and knocked it out of the park. They really knocked it out of the park with their first kit in this line, and I'm really looking forward to building a lot of the other ones. I actually do have at least one other one that's built, but I haven't uploaded the video yet. Maybe it'll be up before this one or after, who knows. But yeah, that's it. See ya.